Danny, this is a business idea that I think that we could get off the ground. We find we give them young men that are troubled, that are permo highs.
Like
That's
Rat
what I
Dick.
call them.
Get
Sure.
Rat Dick up on acid.
I mean, Rat Dick would be a good case. You know, a guy calls Rat Dick.
Oh my God. Oh, in the middle of the acid high?
Exactly.
And Rat Dick wouldn't know. Rat Dick would allow it to happen, thinking it was, I don't know, like a teddy bear. Like, oh, what's up, man? Yeah, you want to have sex with me? All right, you could put your mystical penis inside.
Right.
And then slowly, as he sobered up, he would realize it was an ex-Hell's Angel with a cross tattooed on his forehead.
Correct.
We don't know
Correct.
what happened in jail.
To Rat Dick?
Yeah.
I think he'd be probably is the ideal candidate to just get over a rip almost immediately.
Yeah, I'm not sure Rat Dick really feels human emotion.
Not anymore.
He feels pepper spray. I know that because we pepper sprayed him once.
Right. Like if somebody was like, hey, like Rat Pussy died, how long after would he ask for a rat dab?
I was going to say, you'd be like, fuck, that sucks. I need to go take a dab.
Like what would he, how many steps of grief before he immediately goes for the rat dab?
Just statistically speaking, Leo, I think the chances are he would be in the middle of a rat dab when we found out.
No doubt he's in the middle. He's taking it. He's coming just a little lightheaded coming off that. He gets the news.
Absolutely. And then I think what's up, buddy? Fed walking by. He always walks by.
Always.
I'm convinced Fed, their roommate, doesn't actually work. He just waits for us to podcast and then walks by.
Seriously.
That's his only obligation during the week. Leo, I think he would take a dab and then immediately take another dab. The real question, I mean, basically he would be dabbing before it and then he would double his dab usage to cope.
Right.
But I think the real question is, because you know Rat Dick is back to himself when he sends you or I an unrequested dick picture.
Correct.
For instance, he just sent me one this week.
It's fantastic.
He sent me a picture of him holding his hard little rat penis.
Nice.
If he can send one of those,
Yeah.
that means he is fully over the loss of his life partner, Rat Pussy.
That's how we'd know.
That's how we'd know.
He's an interesting character. I would really love to do like a human experiment with him where we give him some news like that, like somebody big in his life died, and then tell him that he has to fill out like 3 pages of paperwork in order for something to be processed.
Yeah, it's so your wife, or not your wife, your lover, Rat Pussy Pam, died. Here are the choices. If you fill out these 3 pages of paperwork, she's going to be given a proper Christian burial.
Correct.
It's St. Mark's Mortuary. If you don't fill out the paperwork, we're going to throw her body out for the coyotes.
In Santa Clarita. So it's up to you. Fill out the paperwork. Figure it out.
Do you think he would fill it out, Leo?
I honestly think that he would not fill it out. And her body would be just dismembered by hungry, no doubt hungry. I saw some coyotes recently, Danny, and they look starved.
And I don't want anybody to infer anything by this comment, but Rat Pussy Pam would be quite the feast.
Should be a great meal for almost any animal in the animal kingdom. I mean, if we were holed up somewhere and we needed to eat someone, great meal for us. But a shark, a tiger, a puma,
Especially a puma.
especially a puma, he would love.
So Dino, yeah, Rat Dick Ralph, we've been thinking about bringing him back too, because this is how it works with Rat Dick Ralph. He comes in waves. He does a bunch of stuff that seems unforgivable at the time. Austin's giving me the dead eye.
Don't
Austin
bring him over here,
really
bro.
doesn't want him
Hell no.
over here. But I mean, he's great for views.
Yeah,
And he behaves usually for a month.
that's right. You get about 4 weeks. That's
4
about
weeks.
it, though.
The clock is ticking.
It's like immediately that 4th week, he knows he has to do something outlandish to push a button. He's like a 1/4 out the door that 4th week when he does something insane. Yeah.
Well, this is what happens, Leo. He comes back. He realizes that life without us is shitty.
Right.
Because it's him, it's Rat Pussy, and it's his 2 mangy dogs in a studio apartment with shit up to the rim of the toilet.
Way less views. Yeah, nobody to go to live on, you know what I mean? He loves going live.
Nobody to sell dick pictures to.
Exactly.
But when he comes to hang with us, he has fun. He gets a bunch of DMs, albeit from dudes. It's not like he's getting fucking chicks or any real meaningful fanfare. But he can sell videos of him masturbating to stoners for $20.
Correct.
And that translates to more dabs down the line.
Way more dabs.
He realizes that after each 6-month timeout,
Yeah.
cleans up his act slightly. If
Only
he'd
slightly.
Use that energy to clean up his apartment. He never does. Then he comes back. Then he's good. But then these kids that he's selling shit videos to for $20 a pop, they start pulling the Grima worm tongue from the Lord of the Rings. They start talking to him like, hey, you know, it's been a while since you've posted the N-word on your Instagram story.
Right. Maybe you should.
I think the world would be a better place. And you know what? I'll Venmo you $7.
Dude.
And Raddick, when he reads that message, is at the sesh trying to buy a bag of shrooms, but he's $6.50 short.
Exactly.
And then, so what goes up? So fucking what goes up?
You know what goes up.
Patrick was selling inwards, man.
Selling
Pretty
N-word
impressive.
shout outs. It's out of control. You know what's a funny thing about him though is he doesn't seem to ever think that it's enough to get him completely expelled. Like there's almost
He's always
nothing.
right.
You know what? He's right because he's hurt some people in his life. He's thrown a few right hands. Says the N-bomb all the time, and you know it's not like we don't associate with him in many ways, but he is just so good for views, and sometimes we need him.
And content.
He knows how forgiving you guys are. He's like Trump. He's like, I could shoot a guy on Fifth Avenue, and Danny and Leo would bring me back. That's part of the problem. Is like,
Are you saying he's Trump and we're the base? Like we'll forgive him for anything?
well, that's a quote that Trump said in a debate. He was like, I could shoot a guy on Fifth Avenue, and I wouldn't lose a single voter.
That's
Oh my
true.
Like that's
That's
Raddick.
fucking
He doesn't
true.
think he can do anything that would get him banned.
I mean, Trump would absolutely like. Have you seen this city? It is disgusting. It was a Haitian that was bust up here, and it's taking up the. I heard they moved it into a penthouse on the Upper East Side. This Haitian man.
Oh my God.
He's paying $0 in taxes. He has a $5 million house, and he prowls the streets for white women.
Shoot him! Shoot that motherfucker!
It wouldn't put a dent in his campaign. But yes, I agree that Raddick, he does have that Trump-like God complex. Absolutely. But, you know, like Leo said, the views, the content.
Yeah.
Holy fuck, dude. Holy
nice.
fuck.
It's nice, man. Maybe going to New York with him. I mean, you can't travel with him, but